I'm not sure which vlog this is. Jeez, I got like bags under my eyes. Maybe I should went to sleep last night. Yeah. Definitely should went to sleep last night. Anyway, I'm on my third week of classes at the Art Institute of Philadelphia, and liking it pretty much everything except for my class on Wednesday, which is History of Motion Graphics. She's on a roll with boring classes. Last class we watched, what video was that? I forget what video it actually was, but it was boring. I do know that it was boring. It was only 30 minutes or 38 minutes or something like that, but it was still boring. It wasn't that great. She had a slideshow presentation that she did, and it was just horrible. The PowerPoint sucked. Not to mention that all she did was for like the whole, like, it was like 2 hours or 2.5 hours of her just straight talking. Not to mention that while she's speaking, she's not the greatest speaker. Hopefully she never finds this YouTube video. But she's not the greatest speaker in the world. And all she does is say and 3 or 4 times a sentence. It really gets on your nerves and it makes you want to fall asleep. Like, I really fall asleep. Like, I just sit. I feel bad because I don't want to fall asleep in class. That's the last thing I want to do. But, and, your parents always say, you don't fall asleep in class. Don't fall asleep while, the teacher's talking. Take your head up off the desk and pay attention. That's easier said than done when the teacher is uninteresting. If you get the class involved in conversation and have some interesting topics to talk about, having to do with the subject, then, it wouldn't be so boring. Like, there was one segment where she, had the class answer a question. Do you think multitasking is a good thing? And I was gonna, like, after listening to everybody's answers, I was gonna say, well, multitasking can be a good thing. It said it directs it. It doesn't direct your attention to one thing. So the more you multitask, the less you'll be able to pay attention to one thing at a time, or put in work to one thing at a time. So I was gonna say, sometimes you might have to multitask to get one thing done, like such as doing a research paper. You might have to be on the internet, and you might have to have your books open, and you're eating to keep yourself awake or whatever. It's just you're doing a lot of things to get one thing done. The drawing class, the fundamentals of drawing class, that is really starting to irk me just a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, it's a great class. It's a great class. It's an interesting class. I'm enjoying it and everything. But just the large pieces of newspaper print that we have to draw on, it makes your hands feel dry, and it feels weird while you're drawing, and everything is not to the best of my ability on such a large piece of paper. I don't think I brought it upstairs, but here probably would cover the screen, like out to here and out to here, and on the bottom. It would probably cover the screen if I held it up like this. So that's how big the thing is. It's huge, and we have to draw like still lifes that are in the middle of the classroom on it. And I did better this week. I did better this week than I did last week, but it's still very irritating to sit there and draw. And sometimes you get it wrong. You have to erase everything, and it's just dusty and. But I mean, we only have that class once. We only have classes once a week, so it's like you never have to deal with a class more than once a week. You get it out of the way, and it's done. You don't have to worry about it till the next week, except if you have homework. You can get the homework done. The homework is not hard. I've had 2 things where I've had to draw perspective boxes, and then I had this homework today that we're gonna have is for what is it called? Nostalgia. We're doing nostalgia portraits, and I don't know how well that's gonna turn out for me because I can't draw that well. I mean, I could draw objects, but I cannot draw human faces that well. I don't know if at all. Maybe cartoony faces, but not real people's faces. So we'll see how that turns out. I may post up a picture, or post up a video of what my drawings look like later. Um, uh, Aside from the academic stuff, I've been playing Street Fighter. Street Fighter, Street Fighter, Street Fighter. That's all I've been playing. I've been playing Street Fighter Alpha 3. Basically, what I was doing was I was going back to find the other Street Fighter games so that I can play the new characters that are going to be in Super Street Fighter 4. Adon, who is on Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max and Street Fighter Alpha 3, I'm not sure exactly what other ones he's on, but Adon is going to be my, like, main of mains. Hopefully, if he plays the same in there, because on Alpha 3, his main ism, I guess you would call it, for me anyway, is Xism, because he has his axe kicks. I don't think on Aism or Vism he has his axe kicks, which is strange to me, and it's him without the axe kicks sucks. As I've been playing much of it, he's kind of reminds me of Sagat, I guess, because they're both Muay Thai, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He has, like, Jaguar knee, which is just like the Tiger knee. He has that awesome the Jaguar Tooth? I think it's either called Jaguar Tooth or Jaguar Kick. No, it's the Jaguar Tooth, where he jumps back on the wall, depending on whether you press light kick, medium kick, or fierce kick. You do either short, medium, or long range Jaguar Tooth, where he bounces off the back wall. He's like down, quarter circle back, and kick. He bounces off the back wall and comes in for a kick. It's like, I'm not gonna have any problem with people shooting fireballs at me. Probably just Akuma, or if anybody that shoots fireballs from the air, and maybe Gouken. Is Gouken in the new Super Street Fighter? I'm not sure. But those are probably the only two people with fireballs that I would really have to deal with, because Gouken can shoot fireballs straight up into the air, and Akuma can shoot them from whatever. But I mean, people that spam fireballs, I think it's gonna change the game a little bit for people that spam fireballs online. It really is, because I'll be able to Jaguar Tooth back, jam right into their face, Jaguar Tooth, then come in with a Jaguar knee and hit them with a normal fierce kick. Like, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing in the game. I mean, it's against the computer, but that's what I've been doing in the game. I mean, I'm gonna have to, edit my thing or whatever, but I don't have a lot of time left. I'm probably gonna have to cut this, but I have Third Strike. Oh my god, Third Strike is so fun. I know why everybody plays it now. I got the CPS3 version, emulator version on my computer, and I've been playing with the joystick. I mean, my fight stick or whatever. And oh my god, it's such a fun game to play. It's so fluid. And on there, Dudley and Ibuki, I've been playing with them. And of course Makoto is on there too. But Dudley and Ibuki on Third Strike are like my favorites. And since they're gonna be on the game, Dudley's probably gonna be my second. It's gonna be Adon, Dudley, and Ibuki are gonna be my mains for Super Street Fighter 4. I cannot wait for this game. I cannot wait. Anyway, let me get out of here because I'm already 30 seconds over, and I'm going to have to edit out a whole bunch of stuff to get it to fit into 10 minutes. But if you guys hit the subscribe button, then I definitely won't have to worry about the 10-minute mark anymore. So definitely hit that subscribe button so later I can become official and not have to worry about the 10-minute mark button. 10-minute mark. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm stumbling over my words because I'm hungry and I just got in and I really, really want to eat. And anyway, alright, see you guys. Hit the subscribe button and I'll catch you guys in another vlog.